OmniComm produces a fuel monitoring solution during last 27 years. And what is most important for our customers is to have reliable and accurate data.
How have you seen the global telematics market evolve in recent years? Just take you back in 7 or 10 years, and what is it now? Can you compare, can you see what the trends are?
Yeah, the trends are good because initially we used to have tracking only, whereby people in Africa were interested to know the location of their vehicles, what they have done, how they are moving. Now it has been transformed into fuel monitoring. Under OmniComm, the system is working very well, and people are getting to know how much fuel has been consumed at any particular journey covered. So there is a lot of improvement in terms of the numbers which are enrolled on the system, vis-a-vis the knowledge is also cutting across.
Well, there is a big challenge and big change in that telematics market compared to 5 or 10 years ago, where now we have a lot of devices. The price of devices dropped down, but at the same time the functionalities has increased. So now it's easy to work with these devices, it's easy to integrate, and at the same time you have a lot of new functionalities.
Hello everyone, my name is Arpit. Thank you for having me here. So I'm representing QuickLink here, and as you have asked about the telematics exposure and how telematics industry evolved in past 8 to 10 years. So I believe, people are getting more educated. It was earlier, people were not very much aware of, the need of telematics or monitoring their fleet. People were just, having their vehicles, and even if they could just get the location that where my vehicle is, it was good enough for them. But now over the years, people are started to understand more about what exactly telematics solution is, what are the kind of different use cases we have. So now it is not just limited to the basic tracking solution. People are looking for the fuel monitoring solutions, because since I believe each and every country in the world, the price of fuel have been increased. So fuel is one of the major thing which has to be monitored, and the drivers in their daily routines, they just keep thefting the fuels here and there whenever they get a chance. So fuel monitoring is one of the biggest problem which fleet operators had, apart from the other use cases which we also had. And the telematics industries, the GPS providers along with the OEM manufacturers for fuel sensors, they have compiled up a solution which really gives you an accurate and precise data of your fleet, how much fuel it is consuming on a daily basis, and it even allows you to get the notification if any mishappening is happening, like a fuel theft, or if there is some leakage in the fuel tank.
And what is actually the demand from customer, from fleet manager? What are their pain points?
From the perspective of a fleet manager, I think the major pain points is the day-to-day operations, because earlier they used to track it manually. They need to visit the vehicle, they need to check the tire, they need to check the fuel tank, or the what you can say, the digital screen on the vehicle, that how much fuel is there, or how much what is the vehicle health. So they need everything at a one place. So now as a telematics company, you get everything at one single place. You get the fuel data, you get the vehicle location, you get everything you need, the temperature data, the engine temperature, everything. So the major challenge of the fleet managers is to get the compiled data at one server, because time is more important than money these days. So they just want to save the time and get everything at one place.
Mainly now the customers, they are looking for, we can say that the only GPS tracking is not enough, and they are looking for fuel monitoring and the tachograph control, tachograph solution, which means a remote download of the tacho files and driver cards. Our request is to have reliable data and precise data, because typical CAN bus solution is not precise enough. There is no accuracy there. So if they want real fuel optimization, they have to install digital fuel level sensors.
The biggest challenge is that now we are fighting thieves. So it becomes a problem, even to our lives and even to the vehicles themselves. We keep on fighting them. They look for solution. They cut the wires, they hide the GPS units, they look for any possible ways, to the extent that they even pour certain liquids which can easily spoil the fuel sensors in the tank. So it is a very big challenge to us, and some Africans haven't realized the benefits of monitoring vehicles. It is only when they start testing, that's when they get to realize.
And can you share your opinion where the whole telematics industry is going? What will be the future? So everybody talking about AI or something like this. So what do you think will be the trends in our industry?
Yeah, the telematics industry.
In telematics here.
Is improving a lot. In fact, globally, it is improving everywhere now. People, but a lot is still required in sensitizing people and how they can benefit in using the tracking devices and fuel monitoring system.
See, there have been, a couple of, studies and many more studies that AI will take over the human resources and there will be driverless cars, there will be flying taxis and everything. So, it depends completely upon the geography and the, economy of the nation which you're talking about. But I believe it will still take, some time to, take over these, human resources. And as we discussed, if these things will take over, you have to, have a fleet management solution, because, there are still some operators who are still just calling the driver and asking them for updates. But if there would be driverless cars, you do not have someone to call. You have to got a, fleet management solution and, everything at your desktop or your mobile application you are looking for.
I can say there are a lot of positive trends looking forward, but I'm not so optimistic because of the drivers. There is no driver on the market. It's a lack of drivers everywhere. So the technology is one part of the game, or one part of the coin, and the other part of the coin is drivers. So we have to do a compromise where to stick those two challenges.
And what do you think about AI? So
I think it's too early now. It's a good, and maybe we'll need more than 10 years to be a real tool for monitoring and for managing of the process like this in the transportation.